Lucifer, history and legend. Origin and etymology. Lucifer's name comes from the Latin term lux, light, and fere, to bear, meaning light bringer or morning star. In classical mythology, this term referred to the planet Venus when it appeared as the morning star before dawn. However, in Christian theology, Lucifer became associated with the figure of Satan, the fallen angel who rebelled against God. Lucifer's transformation from a symbol of light to one of darkness began with biblical and early Christian texts. The most influential reference comes from the book of Isaiah in the Old Testament, Isaiah 14 verse 12, where a passage that originally referred to the Babylonian king was later interpreted by early Christian theologians to represent the fall of Satan. How you have fallen from heaven, morning star, son of the dawn. This was the moment when Lucifer, once a being of great beauty and power, was cast out of heaven for his pride and defiance. Role in mythology and theology. In Christian theology, Lucifer was once the most radiant and beautiful of God's angels, often described as a cherub or an archangel. However, his pride led him to desire equality with God. In response to his rebellion, God cast him out of heaven. Lucifer then became Satan, the adversary, and ruler of hell. His fall from grace is seen as the ultimate cautionary tale of pride and defiance against divine authority. This story of Lucifer's rebellion and fall is also echoed in John Milton's epic poem Paradise Lost, published in the 17th century. In this work, Lucifer famously declares, "Better to reign in hell than serve in heaven," symbolizing his choice to rule over his own domain rather than submit to God's authority. Milton's portrayal of Lucifer is one of complexity. He is a tragic figure, both charismatic and prideful, embodying both heroism and rebellion, but also serving as the source of evil. Legend and folklore. Lucifer's story has grown beyond its biblical origins into a wide array of legends and folklore across cultures. The War in Heaven. One of the most well-known stories is the war between Lucifer and God. Lucifer, having gathered a group of rebellious angels, sought to overthrow God. The battle culminated in his defeat and expulsion from heaven. Along with his fellow fallen angels, Lucifer was cast into hell, where he became the ruler of this infernal realm. This tale of cosmic conflict has been retold in numerous religious texts and theological works. The morning star. In some traditions, particularly pre-Christian ones, Lucifer is seen as a symbol of enlightenment and knowledge. In Roman mythology, Lucifer was simply the morning star, and his identity was not associated with evil. This positive interpretation contrasts with the Christian view, which focuses on his fall from grace and his transformation into Satan. Lucifer as Prometheus. In some interpretations, Lucifer is compared to Prometheus, the figure from Greek mythology who stole fire from the gods to give to humanity. In this sense, Lucifer can be seen as a bringer of light and knowledge, but one who is punished for his defiance of divine authority. Cultural impact. Lucifer's story has deeply influenced Western culture, shaping literature, art, and modern interpretations of rebellion and freedom. John Milton's Paradise Lost remains one of the most famous depictions of Lucifer, casting him as a tragic antihero. Other literary works, such as Goethe's Faust, also explore the figure of Lucifer or Mephistopheles, a devil who tempts the protagonist with knowledge and power. In modern popular culture, Lucifer appears in various forms. From television shows like Lucifer, where he is depicted as a charismatic and conflicted figure, to films, books, and music, the name and image of Lucifer continue to fascinate audiences. He is often portrayed as a symbol of rebellion, freedom, and defiance, sometimes taking on a more sympathetic or complex role, rather than being seen solely as a representation of evil. Summary: Lucifer, once the radiant light-bringer, has evolved into one of the most iconic and complex figures in theology, mythology, and popular culture. His story is one of rebellion, pride, and ultimate fall, serving as both a cautionary tale and a symbol of defiance. Whether seen as the ruler of hell, a tragic figure, or a misunderstood bringer of light, Lucifer's legacy endures across centuries of storytelling and interpretation.